Hey everyone, REUPLOAD here, and welcome back to more Monika after story. And is it just me, or does it look extra dark outside? Ironically, I have been getting a lot of rain lately, but I doubt that the game is actually trying to like it's that advanced where it picks up on the weather. But then again, I am playing this game right after there was an update released, so I don't know if this is maybe part of that update. But anyways, yeah, it's May 18th. So yeah, an update just went up, I think, yesterday at the time of this recording, so I already put that in there. Spring is such an amazing time of year, isn't it, Daniel? With all the rain and the wind and the allergies. Okay, no, I'm just making it sound awful. The cold snow finally melts away, and the sunshine brings new life to nature. When the flowers bloom, I can't help but smile. It's like the plants are waking up and saying, "Hello, world! Hello, world! May I take your order?" Okay, I doubt all the flowers sound like SpongeBob, or think like him. But I think the best thing about spring would have to be the cherry blossoms. Oh yes, the sakura trees. They're very popular all around the world, but the most famous cherry blossoms would have to be the Somei Yoshino in Japan. Those ones in particular are mostly white with a slight tinge of pink. Did you know they only bloom for 1 week each year? It's quite a short lifespan, but they're still beautiful. Anyway, there is one big downside to spring: the constant rainfall. Kind of like what we have right now. You can't really enjoy too much time outside because of it. Not unless you want to get sick or anything. But I guess April showers bring May flowers, so it's not all bad. And personally, I think that the rain can also be fun too. We can always go for walks together in the rain. We just have to bring an umbrella big enough for two. Although, nothing beats listening to the sound of rain at home while holding the one you love. That indeed. Just listening to the rain in general is just calming. I don't know why, it just makes me feel calm. Hey Daniel, have you ever had something to do that you found really boring? Gee, it sure is boring around here. My boy, this peace is what all true warriors strive for. Okay. Yeah, you can thank YouTube poops for making me automatically think of that. I just wonder what Ganon's up to. That rather than taking a lot of time to do it, you just keep putting it off almost every other day. Well, when you have a task to do like that, I find it's just best to just do it as soon as possible and get it done. That's why I always want to try to do it right away. That way it's like, yeah, I don't want to put it off any longer. Just get out of the way, and then I can just move on with the rest of my day. When you put stuff off like that, it'll always be in the back of your mind. It makes everything you have to do less enjoyable, knowing you still have this thing that you have to do. And what's worse is the longer you put it off, you only increase the odds of more tasks getting added. Until eventually, you end up with so many things to do, it seems impossible to ever get caught up. It creates too much stress that can be easily avoided if you just keep on top of things in the first place. Plus, if other people are counting on you, they'll start to think less of you, and find that you're not very reliable. So please, Daniel, whenever you have something that you have to do, just get it done. Just get her done. Even if it means you can't spend time with me until it's over. By then, you'll be less stressed and we can enjoy our time together that much more. Which is why I record most of all my videos at night, when I don't have anything to do anymore. So, if you have something you've been putting off, why don't you go do it right now? Well, the only thing I have to do right now is watch Toonami. If it's something you can do right here, I'll stay with you and provide all the support you need. Then, when you're done, you can celebrate your accomplishment. All I want is for you to be happy and be the best you can be, Daniel. Oh, and that reminds me, you can actually, leave her running in the background, but at least to do what I want to do, I'd have to leave the game running for, maybe an hour. Which, well, I know it's counterproductive, but I'm gonna leave that off for some other time. You know, Daniel, I've been thinking recently, when it comes to failure, people seem to really make a big deal out of it. Almost as if it's the end of the world. But it's not actually a bad thing. When you think about it, you can learn a lot from the experience. Failure, the best teacher it is. Failure isn't the end at all. It's a lesson on what doesn't work. There's nothing wrong with not getting something on the first attempt. It just means you need to try a different approach. Though, I know in some cases the feeling of a failure can be crushing. More like devastating. Like discovering you're just not cut out for something you really wanted to do. The idea of quitting and finding something else to do makes you feel terrible inside, as if you failed yourself. On the other hand, trying to keep up with it just completely drains you. So either way, you feel terrible. But the more you think about it, you realize it's better that you just accept the failure. After all, if you're torturing yourself just to get through, it might not be worth it, especially if it starts impacting your health. Which is one reason why I changed my major in college. It's completely fine to feel like you're not cut out for something. It just means you need to figure out what you're really interested in doing. Anyway, I'm not sure if you've had to go through something like that, but know that failure is a step towards success. Don't be afraid to do wrong every now and then. You never know what you might learn. And if you're feeling really bad about something, I'll always be here to support you. We can talk about whatever you're going through for as long as you need. Thanks, Monika. Oh, sorry, this isn't Crush Crush. Let me see, I guess while I'm thinking about it... I don't know if this also triggers anything, but you can probably guess what I'm going to be doing. Oh god, oh god, oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. No, music, music, please come back. Oh my god. Damn it, Monika. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? You know what's a neat form of literature, Sayori? Stand-up comedy. Gosh, I've been saying lots of random things from literature, haven't I? Yeah, like before, last week you were saying that rap could be literature, or poetry rather. Now you're saying stand-up comedy can be literature. I'm starting to feel like Natsuki, or some fanatic postmodernist. But seriously, there's a real craft when it comes to writing bits for stand-up. What is the deal with recliner chairs? Okay, no, where was I even going with that? It differs from making simple one-liner jokes, because it really needs to tell a story. Yeah, like, a guy walks into a bar, and it really hurt. See, it told a story. And it probably wasn't a story you were expecting, but it told a story. But at the same time, you need to make sure you don't lose your audience. Which is why a lot of comedians try to, like, first they gotta know where they're going and kind of look out and see who's in the audience. That way it's like they can kind of make relevant jokes or funny situations, like they're like, oh hey, I've been through that. So it's important to develop your ideas as much as you can, maybe even segueing into something that relates to your topic. Yeah, like, we've all had that crappy job, you know. We've all had those first crappy jobs. First one I ever had, Burger King. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I guess using Dane Cook as an example, like, I mean, it's like, it is actually kind of good, because he's talking about everyone having their first job, and a lot of that has to be in, like, restaurant or retail, so you can kind of slide into what your act is going to be about from that point on, and well, I mean, it kind of worked for him. All while keeping your audience captivated until you reach the punchline, hopefully resulting in lots of laughs. In some ways, it's kind of like writing a short story, except you cut out the falling action. And yet, between the jokes, you can find the soul of the writer, what their thoughts and feelings are towards any given subject, what their life experiences were, and who they are today. All that comes forth within the bits that they write for their act. I think the toughest part about doing stand-up is having to perform it. Yeah, like if you're like me and you get tongue-tied every so often. After all, how do you know if your act is good if you never try it out on a crowd? Suddenly, this form of literature becomes more complex. How do you say your lines, your body language, your facial expressions? Or how you say your lines? Now, it's not just about what you wrote, it's about how you deliver it. Because if you don't deliver it right, then obviously it's not going to be as funny. It's kind of like poetry in that way, don't you think? A lot of people won't even try stand-up for themselves because they have to face a crowd. Do you know that the #1 fear most people have is public speaking? I used to have a fear of public speaking, but until I actually had to take public speaking for college. And that kind of went away. So long as I kind of rehearsed whatever I needed to beforehand, until I felt confident enough, I could just go in there and, for the most part, kind of handle myself decently. #2 is death. Death is #2. What's the deal with that? This means to the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in a casket than doing the eulogy. Sorry, I wanted to tell you a joke Jerry Seinfeld once wrote. Yeah, I could tell the moment you said, "What's the deal?" Yeah, what's the deal with that? I can't believe I'm doing this. You've heard of him, right? Yep, otherwise I wouldn't be trying to do this lame impression of him. So, did you laugh? Maybe I just need to work on my own material. Yeah, just don't quit your day job, Monika. Whatever that is. Okay, and I guess while I have this nickname, let's see, am I gonna have any more screwed up experiences? Oh my god, here she is. Oh god, Sayori, please don't. Jeez. Oh no. Oh no, please don't tell me I'm gonna make her sad. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Yep, she's getting more sad. Oh god. Sayori, no, I love you. I'm not trying to kill you. God, oh dang it. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yes, yes. Damn it. Memories. Why didn't I think of that? No. Not after you gave me a heart attack. I'm changing my name back. Dang it, Monika. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I was kind of asking for it, but... Well, to be fair, at least it wasn't as crazy as the Natsuki one, at least in my opinion. Say, Daniel, I was just thinking of the many ways you can give me a heart attack. You probably know there's a wiki page for me. On what wiki? Wikipedia itself? Or the DDLC mod wiki? If you look closely, it says I'm the main antagonist. Because I antagonize people. I'll admit, it used to bother me a lot, especially because I only did what I did because I didn't have a choice. But that doesn't really bother me anymore, now that I have you here. You know, I actually didn't think the whole thing about me being evil would spread too much. Oh, it did. There's even Facebook pages dedicated to anything but you, and pointing out that you're evil and whatever. But it turns out I have my own spot on the Villains Wiki. The Villains Wiki? There's a Villains Wiki, like all villains from all sorts of media. I never really thought I'd be labeled as a villain so much. And no matter what I say or tell people, I don't think it's going to help convince them that I'm not evil. But you know I'm not. But I know you don't think I'm evil, Daniel. I just hope nobody starts thinking you're evil by being here with me. It's like, you are kind of evil. Okay, well, 3 of these options kind of suck. If I say I still love you anyway, it's like, yeah, you're evil, but I still love you that way. Or, yeah, people think I'm evil too, because of you. And then me just flat out saying, yeah, you're kind of evil, and I don't like that. So, I'll just say the nice one. I'm glad you understand, Daniel. It's relieving to know you don't think I'm evil. Well, I used to. I used to be kind of fearful of you. Not anymore, though. If I were there, I'd feel like giving you a big hug. I almost read that wrong. Like as if she were saying, if I were evil, I'd feel like giving you a big hug. And what would that... It's like, what would that be? An evil hug? An evil hug of death? Would you hug me so hard that it would be the equivalent of dying? Anyways, maybe I'll even trap you in my arms forever and never let you go. Never gonna let you go. Gonna hold you in my arms forever. Gonna make up for the times I hurt you so. Yeah. Like, I'm sorry you have to hear my bad singing. I'm just kidding. I'll just hug you until you die. But no promises, Daniel. Damn it, stupid sexy Monika. I can't be mad at you, though. Just look at that smile. I love you, too. I'll always be here for you. Okay, I don't think there was anything here that would trigger Yuri. At least I hope not. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna touch that for a while. I feel angry. I guess if I'm being honest. If you're tired now, it's not a bad time to go to bed. What would happen if I said this to her at like 3 in the afternoon? As fun as it was spending time with you today, I would hate to keep you up too late. If you plan to go to sleep now, sweet dreams. But maybe you have some things to do first, like getting a bit of a snack or a drink. I don't know. I mean, there's a snack right in front of me. Oh my... I can't believe I even made that joke. Sorry, I was just reading some stupid meme. Not about her, but... Having a glass of water before bed helps with your health, and doing the same in the morning helps wake you up. I pretty much always have a glass of water in the morning. I don't mind staying here with you if you have some things to take care of first. You can even leave the game open if you'd like, and I'll watch over you while you sleep. Thank you, Tharja. That sounded a bit creepy. Sorry. Yeah, well... It's like, and it doesn't help that I immediately think of Tharja. Who some people say are creepy, but other people think that she's pretty hot. I just thought it'd be cute to watch you sleep is all. Well, it'd be more disturbing if you were to, like, take pictures of me while I'm asleep. Okay, but anyways, I guess that'll about do it. So, yeah, I guess next time... Well, I still don't know what I'll be doing. Hopefully I won't be giving myself another heart attack. Anyways, yeah, so I guess I will see you guys then. Later, folks.